Hello, my name is Janelle from EmpoweringLives.online, and I wanted to give some tips for engaging in a spiritual fast. And so we are coming upon the Hebrew New Year, and it's a great time to fast. We are fasting corporately for 10 days for the Hebrew New Year, starting the 23rd to October 2nd. And so a lot of people, when they hear fasting, they're like, I can't fast. However, spiritual fasting is different than, let's say, fasting as a diet or program. So I wanted to give some tips and be really clear on how to prepare for a spiritual fast, which is a big difference. So a spiritual fast first needs to be spiritual. And so the first tip is to ask God what he wants from you in this fast. So if this is for him, this is something private between you and him. And so everyone's experience is going to be different, depends on your experience with fasting. Have you fasted before? Your spiritual maturity, but this is personal. And so even if you're fasting corporately and people give suggestions on how to fast, like we're giving from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. to, abstain from food, have a water fast. You can also decide a partial fast or a Daniel's fast or a media fast. But there are specific things that God is going to highlight to you if you come to him. So ask him, God, what is it that you want from me in this time of fasting? And you may be surprised at what the Lord wants you to lay down, to cut out, or even add in, right? Or rearrange, reprioritize. So number 2, prayer has to be a part of spiritual fasting. You have to have prayer, okay? If you don't have prayer, you're just on a diet. And so schedule intentional time with the Lord every day for the continuity of the fast, all right? And then as the Lord reveals to you, you can choose a fasting type. So this is number 3. So even though there's suggestions for how to fast, fasting does not mean a complete abstaining from all food or drink. There's liquid fast. There's a lot of things. So as you seek and you pray, take practical steps and do research, see what other people have done, what other people do. Jensen Franklin has a wonderful resources, not just a book, a lot of resources on fasting and different types of fasting for different purposes. So do your homework and get in with the Lord. Let him guide you and use a program for accountability and focus. Okay, so you can find, 10-day fast online, or you can go to repentancerevival.com and find a fasting program already there for you. If you want it a little bit more simplified or in Spanish, you can find it at EmpoweringLives.online. And there you will have the program and the tips and everything a little bit more simplified and condensed. Also, the private Facebook group, Prayer Warriors Arise. Go in there and content will be posted daily in English and in Spanish. And it also will be shareable, downloadable, and easier to digest. But I do recommend going to repentancerevival.com for the full program if you're able to. It's a lot of meat in that program, a lot of content. Get as much as you can. But if you need it more simplified, I'm here. If you have questions, put questions or comments in the chat. And I hope that this is helpful to prepare for a spiritual fast with the Lord in this prophetic season of Rosh Hashanah to Yom Kippur. God bless you and keep following me for more.